Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you are returning, thank you for tuning in. So today's topic is whether I choose to go to physical therapy school or respiratory therapy school. So for you guys who don't know, I always wanted to be an athletic trainer. And as soon as I got to college, I started my major into athletic training. But I simply realized that is only one population, and it's kind of a little sketchy to get, into the field. Of course, you got to start working with high school down up before you can get, basically into the pros. And I didn't really want to. It comes down to the money for real. I know that athletic trainers do not get as much money that I needed to, survive on. So I decided to go into physical therapy. That is my son. I am in his room. I'm invading his space and he's watching Coco Melon. Period. That's all. Moving on. So basically, I majored in physical therapy, where I had a major in kinesiology, but it was leading to pre-PT. So towards the end of my last year of school, I really was kind of burnt out, and I really did not want to take the GRE to get into PT school. And I was just looking at it as PT school is 3 years, and by the time I, even graduate, first I have to get into the school. I'll probably be like 25, 26. Looking at it, I'm 25 now, and just like, I'm not even that old. But I was like, you know what? Let's see if I can get a little shortcut. So I decided to go into PTA school. Well, I wanted to go into PTA school. I graduated. I said, okay, you guys, I'm going to take a year off. Let's just say I should have never done that. Basically, I took a year off just to work, just to get my financials up. And then I was newly engaged, just and transitioning to a new area. And I was just like, school's not for me right now. I'm gonna take a break. But I knew that I wanted to go back. And here we are. I was like, I applied to PTA school 1 year, but I didn't get in. And I was kind of bummed about that because I have to wait a whole nother year. So I just took anatomy over just to get an A this time because I received a C at JMU, Go Dukes. So I got an A in anatomy. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and reapply to PTA school. But something about me is that if I don't get in this time, I'm going to be devastated because, I'm waiting waiting this year to reapply to something that I felt I should have been gotten into. But more of the story is, I said, you know what, let's increase my chances of getting into a program. I don't care what program, I kind of do want to be in the medical field. I looked at all the programs that my school offered, and only one that really stuck out to me was respiratory therapy. And I really didn't know much about respiratory. All I really knew is that I know they deal with like asthma patients. So I'm thinking treatments. I'm like, okay, don't sound bad. I can learn more about asthma just in case, my son or any of my future children have it. I applied to PTA school. I applied to the RT program as well. PTA, they kind of just work Monday through Friday. The basic hours, like I guess 7 to like 5 in the evening at an outpatient office. Which is what I kind of wanted. I wanted to be able to be off on holidays, on weekends. I just want to be able to, enjoy life. Whereas RTs, they work more in hospital settings. They work weekends, nights. They just all over the place. And kind of deterred me, but I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. The disadvantage is that mostly To me, physical therapists work with the geriatric population. You don't see as many young people going there. And when I say young, I mean like college students, high school. You can see them, but they're most likely going to go to an athletic trainer, or they have these sports clinics now that can help for the younger people. This is respiratory. Yeah, you might think respiratory is for the older people, and yes, there are a lot of geriatrics, but there are a lot of kids as well, because I really want to work in trauma. So you get anything in the ICUs, or surgery team. Anything can come in there. Young people will go through, different stuff where they need to protect their airways, or needed to be sedated where they need, the vent to breathe for them. So that is a total advantage, and it's very flexible. I can work nights, weekends, or however I would like to work my schedule. Disadvantage is that I haven't really experienced it yet, but the 12-hour shifts, I don't know if that's gonna take a toll on my body, but I am young, so it might not. And then the fact that you have to work holidays. Moral of the story, you guys, I am in my 5th semester of respiratory school. Yes, I chose respiratory because respiratory chose me first. I was like, should I really wait to see what PT does? Because their application was after I put in my RT application. So I was gonna know back from RT school, the RT program, before I hear back from the PT. And I really did not want to decline RT and then did not get accepted into PTA. I would have been really upset with myself. So you know what? RT for the RT is so much more, you guys. From not only treatments to monitoring and controlling events, to working with trachs, ET tube, or tubes in your throat, bagging, x-rays, all these different modalities, and also sticking people to get blood. That's my least favorite, actually. So yeah, respiratory offers so much more, and I'm really glad I took this program on, because I learned so much more. So my biggest regret in life, for school wise, is actually taking that break and not going towards PT school, because if I would have passed the GRE, I would have probably been graduated from PT school already and been a doctor. Just not let that hang over my head, because I could be so, much farther in life. But in retrospect, I know that where I am now in life probably is not where I would have been if I would have went to PT school. I don't think my son would be here, but I'm kind of excited that I have my son at the time that I did, because as soon as I started RT school, I got pregnant. And I am so happy that they worked with me, because it also was during COVID time, so that's more of an advantage. So my advice would be to follow your dreams. If you have set a plan, set a goal, and follow it. Don't let nothing deter you. Money will come in, money will go. And you're not, in your 20s, you're not never going to be too old to finish school. Go ahead and get it out the way, and it will be rewarding, I promise you. And that is not for everybody. School's not for everybody, and I know that. But if you're, especially for like people in the medical field, I wish I would have just kept going, but it's okay, because I'm still happy and content on where I'm at.
Yada, 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 yada. I know you guys did not want to listen to all that extra additional talk. Basically, this is the end of the video. And if you want any more content about respiratory related, please do not hesitate to hit that subscribe button down below, and also like this video. And if you have any further comments, please let me know below. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye.